Novak Djokovic matches Federer by reaching round 3 of the 2025 US Open. What happened? Novak Djokovic further cemented his legacy on Wednesday afternoon at the US Open, with a hard-earned 6-7, 5, 6-3, 6-3, 6-1 win over American qualifier Zachary Svajda in Arthur Ashe Stadium. The Serb matched one-time rival Roger Federer as the all-time Grand Slam match wins leader on hard courts with victory number 191. In addition, he broke a deadlock with Federer in reaching the third round of a major for a record 75th time. The Californian Svajda, ranked number 145, was bidding to become the first qualifier to defeat Djokovic at a Grand Slam. "I wasn't really happy with my tennis in the first part of the match," said the 24-time major singles titleist Djokovic. "That's also a credit to Zach for playing some really high-quality tennis. It's unfortunate that he obviously struggled with an injury toward the end of the second. Kudos to him staying on the court." A two-time USTA Boys 18s Nationals champion, the speedy Svajda, 22, showed that he could indeed hang with his veteran opponent from the baseline, and repeatedly tracked down the 7th seed's drop shot attempts in the opener. Playing the biggest match of his career on the sport's biggest stage, he impressively held his nerve in taking the first set tiebreak. However, it didn't take long for Djokovic to respond. The Serbian star would get his first break of the match for 4-2 in the second set. The all-court demands, coupled with nerves, may have gotten to the relatively inexperienced Svajda who, experiencing leg cramps, called for a trainer visit. Djokovic, the titleist here in 2011, 2015, 2018 and 2023, pounced on his opportunity with Svajda serving at 3-all, 30-40 in the third when he forced a forehand error. Sprinting ahead, 3-0, in the final set, he had assumed full control of the 2.5-hour match. What it means, Djokovic was clearly struggling physically in his opening round 6-1, 7-6, 3, 6-2 win over American. "It's slightly a concern," he said afterward. "I don't have any injury or anything. I just struggled a lot to stay in long exchanges and recover after points." You can easily chalk that up to a 6-week layoff, as Djokovic hadn't played an official match since his semifinal loss at Wimbledon. He fared better on Wednesday at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, but his body language still left something to be desired. He'll need an energy boost against his next opponent, either Great Britain's Cameron Norrie or Argentine Francisco Campsana, if he is to continue his pursuit for an unequal 25th major trophy. 1. The context of greatness. At 38, Novak Djokovic once again walks onto the hard courts of Flushing Meadows, not merely as a seasoned champion but as an enduring force of nature. On August 27, 2025, he defeated American qualifier Zachary Svajda, 6-7, 5, 6-3, 6-3, 6-1, pressing onward despite a rocky start and physical creaks of time. This victory wasn't just passage, it marked his 19th appearance in the US Open's third round, now a standard of consistency only previously matched by Federer, and surpassed in other Grand Slam third-round appearances, 75 versus Federer 74. This achievement is not an endpoint. It's another step in a career defined by reinvention and unrelenting ambition. 2. The internal riddle. For many, such victories now might morph into quiet anniversaries of familiarity. Not for Djokovic. In his press conference, he confessed, "I'm not pleased with my level of tennis. I'm just trying to solve the riddle once I'm on court." That's Djokovic in microcosm, self-critical, endlessly honing, unsettled by perfection yet driven by improvement. 3. A balancing act, family, legacy, and the fight. His public persona is one of ambivalence, the world's greatest striving to remain the world's greatest while wrestling with life off court. In a Spanish-language reflection, he juxtaposed his quest for Olympic glory in Los Angeles 2028 and a record-breaking 25th Grand Slam, with a poignant nod to missing his daughter's birthday, September 2nd. He's aware that every swing on these courts edges into sacrifice. The body requires special care. "I still feel better as I advance, but the recovery is not what it once was." 4. Pressure, relief, and the love of battle. Even after scoring 24 Grand Slams, Djokovic admits the emotional high is often relief, not rapture. Milestones often bring a sense of relief more than pure joy. "I still love the feeling of competition." This internal paradox is his fuel. Achievement only carves more room for new pursuit. 5. The stakes ahead. His next challenge, Cameron Norrie, who battled past Francisco Comasana in 4 tight sets to secure their third-round clash. Will experience outpace youth. Can Djokovic unearth a higher level under pressure? All eyes now watch this evolving drama on court. Creative reflection, echoes on the court. In the early fall dusk, a silhouette rises beneath floodlights, the familiar yet primed form of an elder statesman in tennis. Djokovic steps forward, tethered to legacy, yet restless with desire. Each serve, each baseline rally, echoes across time, from his first Grand Slam final to this 19th third round at the US Open. His match against Federer is more than just a scoreboard. It's a microcosm of life's contradictions, the ache of aging muscles, the glint of determination, the childhood dream of his daughter Tara echoing in his mind, the thunder of achievement haunting him still. And yet, this is no mere reaction. There's art in the way he positions his feet, the curl of his wrist in a backhand, the brief dance with Svajda's early challenge before claiming control. It's a dance of memory, sweat, and intent. When he finally clinches the match, it doesn't feel like a headline. It feels like he exhaled. The centuries-old tale of athletic longevity is not written in speed or strength, but in presence. And Djokovic is present, fully, on the impermanent canvas of the court. Fans hold their breath. The man who has chased Federer through records and time, and sometimes overtaken him, now stands ready against a new storyline. Against Norrie, there will be no echoes. There will be the present moment, served and returned, rally by rally. Summary snapshot. What happened? Djokovic reached the US Open third round for the 19th time, surpassing Federer's count, 19th versus Federer's 19 in US Open, 75 versus 74 in Grand Slams. His mindset, frustration from not playing his best, calling it a personal riddle, yet driven by competition, personal reflection, balancing elite sport and family life, eyeing Olympics while missing moments at home. Forward path, faces Cameron Norrie next. A hard-fought challenge unfolds. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.